We're in the beautiful tasting room of Chateau La Lagune. We're drinking multiple vintages. We just had the 2013, which was 100% Cabernet. Bill, what's the hallmark of La Lagune? What, from your perspective, why is your favorite wine? What's so?
Elegance, finesse, all the things that we love about this part of the Medoc.
It's. Have you seen? You know, you've been drinking this for a long time.
Since 1969.
What kind of? Have you seen a change in the style of the wine? I mean,
maybe after
certainly.
2000, but of course we're drinking mostly vintages pre-2000. So, but
Yeah.
when I tasted some, yeah, maybe, but we have to wait another 5 or 10 years before I'll make that
Right.
call.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the 2012 here?
Again, this is very much like very much in their style. To 2013 is an interesting wine, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's definitely not La Lagune.
It's still awfully tough.
Very tough wine, but this, yeah, but you know, like all these estates, La Lagune requires some patience, but not 20 years of patience usually. 10 years. Generally.
Two-fister, I like her. Two-fister, I like her.
I saved some of the first.
Danny's giving Jan a usual hard time. That's what he normally does.
I'm waiting for the third one and see how she's going to balance that one.
But it's fun to try these young La Lagunes because we typically just buy a case and leave it and let it age for a while before we ever taste it, so we don't taste so many young ones.
This has been wedding wines, anniversary wines, you know, any kind of special occasion, plus
Plus Wednesday wines. you know.
Wednesday whenever we want to drink a bottle of oil.
What do these retail for where you are?
The 12 I haven't priced yet, so I haven't bought that one yet. You know, it got rather expensive after 2005, well, not officially, but still well within, much more reasonable, I thought, still a comparable wine. And I think the prices, if anything, has not continued to increase so much. 210s unlike many of the other ones.
So they're under $50 still?
Oh, well, not 210, of course.
10 was
Another vintage, yeah.
about 60, 70 bucks for the
Yeah,
2010.
yeah, but this one I would expect to get for 50 or less in Calvin Careful.
It doesn't stretch our budget like the $5 bottle we bought in 1962.
Yeah,
That one we
62,
really had to
1969.
think about before we bought a case of it.
And what did you think of the wines last night after you had a chance to taste them?
I didn't like any of them very much. I mean, I would drink them, but I just.
What, last night?
Yeah.
Wasn't enamored. By the end of the
I know you
No.
like the.
By the end of the
like
night,
that
just
Bordeaux.
before
Yeah, yeah.
leaving, maybe it was because I already had too much to drink that they started to taste better.
Yeah.
I found the 2009 fun. They had but the aging profile was much quicker than you expect.
We're going to sign off for now. Michael P. and Noah.
Taking pictures.
We're doing a little video here
Oh, hi.
in the tasting room. Nalad, how are you? How's
I'm
everything?
good.
How are you
I'm having
enjoying your
great
trip to
time.
Bordeaux?
I love it.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yes. And Michael Palmieri. What are your thoughts on the young vintages of La Lagune here?
It's a love.
13 was a tough year.
Yeah, we had an unusual wine here today. We had the 2013 that was 100% Cabernet, and actually, where's that label? 2013. Oh, okay. Yes, we have. This is the first label, and it's marked right on the label the Cabernet Sauvignons, which I think is the first time they've ever done that, and I believe was the only one in all of Bordeaux. 100%. Would you?
It's the only chateau in Bordeaux that produce 100% Cabernet Sauvignon wine.
Yes.
Probably the first time for a very long time.
That's because 2013 was a very difficult vintage, and they didn't have enough Merlot.
A lot of the Merlot got lost, and the Petit Verdot.
Did she say a lot of the Merlot went into the second label?
Yes.
Yeah. We have Ian and Maureen from London here. Any thoughts on the 2012s? We've had some nice 2012s on this trip.
Interested in the Revelation, and this is a lovely mineral, dark fruited wine, wet stones. It's got a nice Petit Verdot kick on the back palate. It's got 10% Petit Verdot, and it gives it a nice little spicy kicker at the back. And this wine should develop very nicely. So we like this.
Yeah, very pleasant. We've
Compares
had,
well to the 2013, but that's a fairly low benchmark, I guess.
we like that 2012 Le Villas Casas 2 days ago.
That was the benchmark. That was, I think, that'll be difficult to match that wine. I think it's their wine of the tour so far.
Poise, elegance, absolutely refined, wonderful, pure fruit. It's the
Nothing
best
forced.
2012 we've had this week. So
There's nothing forced about the 2012 Liver Scassa. It's just perfection, elegance, poise, balance.
Yeah.
Beautiful winemaking.
Looking forward to the trip here at Margaux. We'll check back in about an hour.
With a lot of experience.
Howard, what are your thoughts on this? Have you drunk many vintages of La Lagune?
Not as many as Bill and Jan, but a few. And I like the 2012 quite a bit.
Yeah. It's. Would you characterize it as traditional, modern?
Traditional.
Traditional. And that's sort of one of the hallmarks of. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's why we like it so much. Well, this is Jim Howe signing off from La Lagune.